Look, the idea that it concerns me a great deal that we're going to, after 50 years, decide a woman does not have a right to choose.
Any change to Roe v. Wade would not eliminate abortion. It would make states the deciding factor in America. USA Radio News.
Balance of Nature's fruits and vegetables in a capsule, changing the world one life at a time.
Before I started taking Balance of Nature, I was so exhausted, and they found nothing wrong. Everything was good, just no energy. For years, I was so worn out. Well, I want to tell you, Balance of Nature has been so good for me. I'm 84 years old, and I feel like I'm 30. I want to scream with happiness. I feel like I'm 30 years old now. So I want to thank Balance of Nature for everything, because this has been the best thing I've ever done.
Experience the Balance of Nature difference for yourself. Right now, Balance of Nature is offering free shipping and 35% off on any new preferred order. Call 1-800-2468-751 or go to balanceofnature.com and use discount code USA.
Carmen Deck, who was condemned to death following a double murder conviction after 3 trials.
Farmers are embracing sustainable farming practices. That's coming up on This Land of Ours.
Farmers, produce safety inspections are here. Prepare your farm with an on-farm readiness review. The Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services and University of Florida are partnering to provide this on-site preparation service for free. Our team of produce safety experts offer individualized support to make sure your operation meets the regulatory requirements. Contact us to help prepare your farm today. Request your free visit at www.fdacs.gov/OFRR. That's www.fdacs.gov/OFRR.
Why does Daddy spend so much time caring for the land, Mom?
When he's taking care of the land, he's really taking care of us.
How?
He wants us to have clean water to drink, fresh air to breathe, wildlife to enjoy, and he wants to leave this land better than he found it.
Sounds like Daddy loves us a lot.
He sure does.
Conservation, there's something in it for you. Call or visit your local USDA Service Center, brought to you by the Natural Resources Conservation Service.
There's growing interest today in environmental, social, and governance issues, including sustainability. Farmland Partners CEO Paul Pittman says investing in farmland with consideration of those issues is a natural fit.
The track record of American farmers and American agriculture generally is very, very positive on all those issues. You know, the farmer gets up every day and says to himself, how do I produce the maximum amount of food with the least negative environmental footprint? And they're doing it, and we're supportive of that. And, you know, we try to drive incremental change in the farmers that farm the farms we own, but we fundamentally respect the progress they've already made, and we just want them to continue it.
Farmland Partners recently compiled a sustainability survey from those who farm the land the company owns. Farmland Partners is a publicly traded company that buys and manages high-quality farmland across the country. I'm Sabrina Halverson for the Southeast AgNet.
Springtime means Mother's Day and unbeatable prices on made-for-mom gifts. Like ladies' Lincoln Outfitters Bermuda shorts, starting at $15.99 a pair. Or assorted 10-inch premium hanging flower baskets, just $14.99 each. Or save $10 on our replica whiskey barrel planters, now only $9.99. Get them at RuralKing.com or your neighborhood Rural King, America's farm and home store.
When it really counts, depend on the source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
We'll see an evening thunderstorm later, but otherwise partly cloudy skies tonight, low 69. On Wednesday, sunshine and a few clouds, and we could see an afternoon thunderstorm in the area, the high 88. Wednesday night, clear skies and humid, low 69. Thursday, mostly sunny, the high 89. Thursday night, mainly clear skies, low 70, and looking to Friday, partly sunny with a high of 90. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Grace Miratori.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Join Gary and Don Crawford of Pinnacle Retirement Advisors for Retirement with Pinnacle, Saturday mornings at 9 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Don't miss Retirement with Pinnacle with Gary and Don Crawford, Saturday mornings at 9. Firm offers insurance services. Investment advisory services offered only by duly registered individuals through AE Wealth Management, LLC.
This hour of Ocala Talks is brought to you in part by Blockers Furniture. Go see all their specials at blockersfurniture.com.
This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
And we're back with Ocala Talks. Tom's getting to his microphone over there.
See, you did that without too much damage.
Yeah, I don't think I killed anything.
Did you shut it off?
I pushed stop over here.
Okay, good. So see, you're successful.
Woohoo! All right.
That's all it takes. Just some time in the chair.
Yeah.
Speaking of time in the chair, that is no more for Sandra Wilson, the former city manager. They've actually come to an agreement now on her severance package. The totals right there in that story, it's almost $300,000.
Yeah, it says $300,000 at the top.
Right, yeah. But in there, it's like 200 and it's in there in the top paragraph, top few paragraphs. It's in there.
Yeah, it says $294,227.64.
Yeah, so $300,000.
Yeah.
That Sandra Wilson was paid. Her yearly salary in $225,000.
Yep.
They're paying her over a year's worth of salary by, $70,000.
How much longer was she supposed to even until
end of October?
So why didn't they just wait? I mean,
well, they saw a need that she institutionally she didn't have control of her understaff, and so they saw a need to go with Pete Lee as an option as interim city manager and start the search for a new city manager. But before they did that, they had to come to an agreement with her of what her severance package would be, and the agreement was $290,000+, more than a year's worth of salary by about $70,000.
Well, and now you've got to pay the
plus
interim.
Pete Lee.
Right.
Plus Pete Lee, the interim went from making $165,000 to $225,000.
Yeah, so this decision cost
the taxpayers quite a bit of money.
Yeah.
But also, it cost some strife and division in the community. There is a contingent of people who believe she was fired unjustly. That she can't be in control of everything. One city councilman even said, "You can't expect her to know everything going on." To hell, you say?
Right.
I can't. Like I said numerous times on the show, I can't expect her to know what the street sweeper's name is or what his route is on a Wednesday to sweep the streets of downtown Ocala. But she damn well better know what her second in command is doing, making decisions without the council's approval about what bank to use and what electronic payment company to use. That's a little that by definition is what she should know.
Yes. Absolutely.
And it seems like she did not know.
Apparently not.
So I understand the motivation behind it. I understand what the thought process was behind the 3 that voted yes versus the 2 that voted no. But this severance package is large. Yeah. That's almost $300,000, and it was such a large severance package because she was fired without cause. And her contract spelled out very succinctly what fired with cause and what fired without cause meant. And it did not qualify. Everybody agrees it did not qualify being fired with cause. She was fired without cause, which kicked in a lot of extra money for her, which she has done. She's done this gracefully. She's bowed out gracefully, and Sandra Wilson's done an excellent job that way. But taxpayer-wise, it did cost. But community-wise, and with the cohesiveness of the community, there's some community leaders that want explanations. And to the council's credit, especially Jim Hilty, who was a former councilman who won re-election, he was defeated 4 years ago and then ran again this time and won this time. To his credit, he told one of the community leaders, Whitfield Jenkins, who's a community leader of the West Ocala area, he told him, look, if you would like to sit down with me and discuss what my thought process was behind voting yes to let her go, my door's open. I'm more than willing to talk to you about it. And that's how you have to, because people's feelings are going to get hurt over things like this. And the way you start to mend is you have a discussion about it. And you tell people what your thoughts are. You listen to what their thoughts are. And that we could learn a lesson from the halls of the city of Ocala and Jim Hilty and his offer to sit down with Whitfield Jenkins and talk to him about what his thought process was behind voting yes to fire Sandra Wilson. We could take a lesson from that all the way to the White House.
Yeah.
In how things should be done.
Right.
Because that's stand up on Jim Hilty's part. Jim Hilty goes,
Yeah.
I know you don't agree. I know you might not agree with what my vote was, and you might not understand it. Well, I am willing to sit down with you and explain what my thought process was when I voted yay instead of nay.
Yeah. So that people understand, and you know, there, like you said, there aren't as many maybe hurt feelings about it.
You know, as everything, the city will continue to go on. Pete Lee is very capable at being the interim manager. A search will go on. I'm to understand it's probably going to be a national search, as it should be. The best person may be in the ranks of the city already, but you don't know what else is out there. So you got to do your due diligence.
Yep.
And the next coming months for the city of Ocala are going to be some unique months because with this search for a city manager going on, because you got to find somebody that fits, not just with the staff at the city, but somebody that fits with the city council, somebody that fits with the partners the city has, you know, the CEPs of the world and the businesses that deal with the city. Got to find somebody that's a fit that can create a relationship that is beneficial to all with the fire department, with the police department, sanitation department, the electric deal with the thing. So a lot of things. I mean, let's be honest. The relationship between the fire department and the city, they can put on a happy face and say it's good. It ain't.
Yeah.
Okay, the rank and file are still a little sore about how their chief got fired.
Yeah, that's a good word for it.
Okay, they're still a little sore about that.
Yeah.
They can put on a happy face and say, no, you're not. I talked to a lot of people that are in the rank and file. There's some that still aren't happy. Even though Sandra Wilson's gone now, they want their chief back.
Well, and that's a tight-knit community of
It is.
the fire department, you know.
It really is.
It has to be.
So you got to find somebody in this search that's going to be somebody that can mend those bridges.
Yeah.
Because that was a serious chasm between the fire department and the city. Also, you got to find somebody who can mend the fences with the electric company, because we had mass exodus of linemen in the last year and a half.
Right.
You're going to have to have somebody that can deal with bringing back morale, bringing back high morale to a lot of city departments. So I don't envy the city a bit in this search they're about to go through, but it has to be done.
It does. It's just unfortunate it's costing the taxpayers so much money, and that they felt that it was, you know.
Sometimes growing pains hurt.
Yeah.
And that's what they said. Look, Ocala's growing, and the old ways of doing things, the ways some people are doing it, probably is not going to work. So you got to find somebody that is the 21st, that knows it's the 21st century.
Yeah.
We got to take a break. Coming up next, more. You're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source. Yep.
This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom. You're getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
2 Men in a Truck. The Golden Spoon Diner and Seafood Restaurant, a true New York-style diner in Ocala. Try our breakfast special of 2 eggs served with home fries or hash browns and toast for just $4.49. We have an all-you-can-eat catfish special daily for $14.99, and Thursday through Sunday we have prime rib. Happy hour for food starts at 2 p.m. The Golden Spoon Diner and Seafood Restaurant is located at 5400 Southwest College Road in the Heathbrook Commons Plaza. Open daily from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. We will see you soon. The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
Don't go through another year with that awful joint pain. Now there's an exciting new treatment using natural biologics, regenerative solutions that can restore and repair damaged tissue in your joints. Hey folks, it's Tom Schmitz, and I'm talking about QC Kinetics, now open here. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in non-surgical regeneration. Highly concentrated natural biologics that can give you lasting relief. If you have pain in your knees, back, shoulder, hips, and you're tired of steroids, tired of pain meds, and talk of major surgery, this is the treatment you've been hoping for. Call the medical professionals at QC Kinetics today for a free consultation. Learn about how natural biologics can be used to get you moving again, pain-free. Listen, don't let them keep giving you steroids. Don't let them tell you your surgery is your only option. Get a free second opinion at QC Kinetics. Do it now and imagine life in 2022 without pain. Call QC Kinetics now for a free consultation. They have offices now in Ocala and the Villages. Call 352-400-4550. That's 352-400-4550.
While we may disagree a lot, we do agree Rural King's our favorite place for spring planting.
Yeah, but we've got to focus. Roses, a couple